To enter a punch-out order in TigerBuy, you'll navigate to your shopping homepage first. You'll scroll down and select the appropriate punch-out tile on the left-hand side. Ensure that pop-up blockers are turned off for access into the punch-out site, and you'll wait for the site to redirect. You'll click Continue to move forward with the zip code that's populated. And now that we're within the respective page for the punch-out supplier, we can search for and add items to our shopping cart. Once the items have been added to your cart, ensure that you've met the minimum order requirement. If the order amount is not the minimum requirement needed to check out, please increase the order until that amount is met. Once the items have been added and you've reviewed the items in your cart, submit the order and you'll be directed back into TigerBuy. Upon landing in the shopping cart, update the cart name and description fields with any information about the order that is necessary. As a reminder, the cart name is a required field and the description can be used at your discretion. The campus field will populate based on the default value entered into your profile, and now you must enter a business purpose as part of the checkout process. As a reminder, the business purpose must be specific but limited to 100 characters. As you scroll down within the punch-out order, you will see the supplier that this order is made out to, along with the total number of items and the total price. Should you need to make changes to your order, you may click Modify Items and you will be directed back to the punch-out site. If everything on your order is correct, you have two options. You can assign your cart or proceed to checkout. Assigning the cart may be used if the submitter doesn't know the FOPL values to be entered. The cart can be assigned to an individual to complete the account code section, and then the order can be placed. If you do know the FOPL codes that will be used, you may click Proceed to Checkout. All information from the shopping cart will be carried over into the next page: cart name, description, business purpose, etc. Required fields are listed on the right-hand side of the screen, and these fields will need to be addressed prior to placing your order. Fields to review that are required are: has a contract request been completed? In the case of a punch-out order, the answer will always be no. The purchasing category. Please choose the appropriate category for the items being purchased. Once you complete this section, you can save your progress. In addition to the fields located under the General section, your shipping and billing information must also be completed. For your shipping address, if you have anything pre-populated in your profile, it will pull that in automatically. And the same applies for the billing address. Should you need to change the shipping information, click on the pencil located at the top right-hand corner of the shipping section. This will allow you to pull any additional addresses that are entered into TigerBuy, as well as search for any additional addresses that the items may need to be shipped to. Once you've completed this section, click Save. For your billing information, the same scenario applies. Use the pencil in the top right to edit this section. Choose from any pre-populated addresses or search for additional addresses. Once you scroll to the bottom of this section, you will see a section labeled Credit Card Info. For any punch-out order that's entered into TigerBuy, a credit card will be required to process and send to the supplier. If you have a default credit card saved in your profile, you will be able to locate that card within the middle of this section. Click on the default radio button next to the card that's entered and enter your CVV. Once you've entered your code, click Save. You'll now see the credit card that you've entered on the order populate under the billing section of this order. As you complete required fields, your required values on the right-hand side will start to decrease. Anything that is yellow, the system just wants you to be aware of those issues. They will not prevent you from moving forward with placing the order, and they are just for informational purposes. Lastly, we will enter the accounting codes required for this purchase. These fields are required and will show in the center of your screen as well as on the right-hand side. You can use the hyperlinks on the right to access these fields. When editing the accounting codes, if you enter them manually, be sure to include a -A on the end of the code. Select the appropriate values or enter the appropriate values and then save your progress. If you have any internal notes or attachments or external notes or attachments, you may enter them here on the Summary tab. As we can see on the right-hand side, we have no more red fields, and we can scroll down and look at our workflow to see where our order will go next. We are currently in a draft state with Create PO and Finish as the next two steps. At this point, we're ready to place our order with the Place Order button in the top right-hand corner. Now that we have submitted our order, we can print our backup for P-card reconciliation. On the right-hand side of the screen, you will have a Print Preview option. Once you click that Print Preview option, you will have a requisition summary that is produced. The requisition summary can be printed as your backup for your P-card reconciliation. In the top right-hand corner, click Print. You can now print this document to Adobe PDF or save as a PDF.